Alright, I totally get it. This picture's really dark. Alright, this picture's really dark, but I finished day 38, where we have to go up to chicks and say, you know, that we think that they're cute. You do it, you know, 10 times. You're saying, hey, you're cute. And then 10 more times, hey, wait a minute, you're cute. And so repeat that twice, so you end up doing it 40 times basically. So it was a lot, and I thought it would be easier than it came out to be, but it was like harder because you kind of gotta like work your way of, you know, I had to work my magic on how I was gonna like do this in my style and way, and, you know, feel okay about it. I ended up, you know, like the first, like, I started out one day, I like tested it out a few times, you know, before actually giving it like a full-on day to like really smash through. And then I ended up, you know, doing some real quick there, and then I did one full day of dedication to it, and, you know, it just felt really weird and hard. It felt like I was getting back into it again, and I had to remember all the like little, you know, little mind blocks that come up that fuck me up and trip me up, and, you know, make me want to quit or stop or go home. So it was kind of like I had to go back through that and make sure I was doing that and getting back into the mode of just not caring, basically. So eventually I got through it. The second day, or I guess the first day, I really had like a good all-in on it. I ended up kind of figuring out how I like to go about it. So I noticed making eye contact is definitely helpful in predicting a positive response. You know, I already kind of knew that, but I kind of forgot some of these little steps I would normally take to get girls' attention. Plus, it was really busy holiday. Girls are walking around, you know, getting places. So sometimes I would have to repeat myself to get their attention, you know, like, hey, wait a minute, you know. Sometimes they would keep walking by. I could tell they probably heard me, though, but, you know, they just don't want anything to do with you. But, you know, sometimes they really just didn't hear you, so I knew I had to repeat myself. So I repeated myself several times for some of them, and eventually they'd turn around and look and be like, oh, that person was trying to get my attention. Because, you know, I don't think they're used to having that happen. So I got that going on, and then and then I would say, when you get eye contact, it's a lot easier because they almost know you're talking to them. And then, and it also like kind of got me, you know, getting eye contact better, and making me want to like really pull them in, basically. And so, you know, a few pretty good ones, pretty much once you get some eye contact. Even if you don't get the eye contact, I noticed, you know, it kind of worked out pretty well for the most part. Sometimes you get ignores, and sometimes I got like weird looks, you know, and just that was the response, and they just kind of keep walking away. And so that was that. Most of the time what they would say is like a lot of times I'd have to repeat myself, like, hey, I found out, you know, and I don't do it in an excited voice or anything weird like that either. I found out my best style is to say it in just a calm, like, normal voice, and just really make sure, you know, I'm holding eye contact with them. And sometimes they would ask me, like, what did you say? And I said, you're cute, you know, you're cute, and I'd smile or something, and then they'd be like, oh, thank you, you know. And then, you know, a few of them actually, you know, they stick around. They just stay there, like, as if you're gonna talk to them more. I guess maybe because, like, I'm like making hard eye contact with them to see what their reaction's gonna be, and I'm even willing to wait around to see if they give me a reaction or keep walking. So I did that, and I think that helps too in kind of like letting go of that fear of being seen, because you're kind of like making it really obvious that you're kind of trying to talk to them. You know, that was just my biggest fear, I think, on this one. Just having girls kind of like, as always, people see me and having people see me get rejected or ignored. That was the the major fear I had on this one. And it's kind of what kept me, you know, or that, and like wondering if they had like a boyfriend nearby or like right there. But if I got eye contact, it was a lot easier because I knew they were probably alone, if I didn't see them walking with anybody. So that was another thing that made it easier for me to do. That was big. Yeah, so, you know, mixed reactions on the girls, like I said. The three things, I guess, where they keep walking, pretend not to hear you, maybe they don't hear you, or you know, give you a weird look, or say thank you. You know, if you're coming across genuine, they say thank you, you know, with a smile or something. Or sometimes they just say it in like a bitchy voice even. So I don't know. That was another one I kind of got. So yeah, it took me 3 solid days of this to really get in on it and just feel it out and know how I was doing it. And felt comfortable doing it, and you know, smashed the rest of them out today. Just wanted to make the video before I started listening to Day 39. I'm on my way to my parents' house right now, so for Christmas. So that was that. Yeah, it was pretty good. Like I said, eye contact, and then you get their attention with saying, you know, hey, or yeah, hey, wait a minute, and then they seem to be pretty responsive to whatever you have to say. So that worked out like that. And yeah, still, I mean, I couldn't shoot for every chick. Sometimes some seemed like they were running away, and I would get like the irk of just not wanting to like bother with them because I knew they were just going to ignore me, or I felt they would. So I don't know, maybe next time I'll shoot for all of them. But nonetheless, finished the drill. I must have done at least like 50 drills, maybe a little more altogether within like the 3 days. So that's my report on Day 38.